of the things that I really like about Jalyn is that she's so kind and caring.
She's one of the sweetest people I ever met.
If I had to pick certain qualities, it would have to be your good heart. You're a genuine person.
My favorite thing about Jalyn is you're wonderful, wonderfully young at heart, and you have a beautiful old soul.
The first thing that comes to mind is probably her kindness. She has a very kind heart, and she's a very genuine person.
She's kind, considerate, and loving.
I love her bubbly personality. I love the kindness she's always shown to people. And I love her gift of music that God has given her.
And she knows what she wants to do, and she has a plan, and she'll do it.
And you're a very caring person, which inspires me, for sure. And I am very blessed to be part of your journey.
Very smart, and she cares about other people.
So we're going to talk about favorite memories because we have lots of them and it's hard to just narrow down to one. So we'll try to share a few of our favorites. One for me, and I know for Carlin too, is the time that we were in Hilton Head Island and we were in the pool. It was late night. We called it late night giggles, and you and Jalyn were playing in the pool and communicating with each other and laughing and having fun and a good time. And so I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fun, and that will always hold a special place in my heart, and I know in Carlin's heart too.
At Christmas time, when she was little, she always made a list of things she wanted. She didn't necessarily say she had to have them. She just said, "This is my list. You can pick what you want to buy me for Christmas." And I kept most of it.
One of my favorite stories about Jalyn is, I'm not sure how old she was or what grade she may have been in, but she asked her grandpa, he asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said she wanted a stage.
First time, the story that I tell people how good she could sing was the first time I ever heard her sing was at church. And she amazed everybody at how good she was. So we're very proud of her.
Or even the Burger King outings that we had, and wearing the crowns, right, Carlin? Or Burger King, whichever you prefer. Those were great moments. Too many, we could be here all night, or even maybe after bath time, wanting to be a tiger, so using permanent markers on your face to accomplish that. That was wonderful.
We all went to the beach. Like I said, Jalyn was probably a toddler, and it was evening time, maybe nighttime. We had flashlights. We were all gonna go on the beach and we were gonna look for crabs. I got out there and started seeing all these crabs running around out of the sand everywhere. It startled me, and I screamed a little bit. I think I was screaming, ooh crabs, and just kind of running around. Anyway, they got a kick out of it. Jalyn got a kick out of it, and she started imitating me, ooh crabs, and laughing. And anytime Dad or Julie would say, what does Erica say? She would say, ooh crabs, ooh crabs. When we got back, it was probably, I don't know, weeks, maybe months later, Jalyn actually drew a picture, colored a picture. I think Julie probably helped her. And they gave it to me, and it was actually a picture of me with all the crabs on the beach. So it was really cute. And I just remember her cute little voice and her laugh. But anyway, I kept that picture and I still have it to this day. So I'm not even sure if you know this story, Jalyn, but I will have to find the picture and show it to you sometime soon.
I remember when Jalyn was baptized. She was 10 years old. That was in 2015 with her family. The thing that stands out to me, she stood up and sang later, and without hesitation. And I just think that was great. That's the beginning of her singing.
My advice to Jalyn is always try to keep a good attitude.
And my advice for Jalyn on her 20th birthday, which I've always told her, it's never changed, is to be yourself. Always be your sweet self.
But I would definitely say never change. I know that might sound cliche, but I feel like Jalyn has this sparkle in her eye, just like these bright eyes and this sparkle in her eye. And I would just say never change that and never let anyone dull that shine, dim that sparkle that you have in your eyes.
All right, so advice we would give Jalyn, and we've said this before, I certainly have, is go do good in the world. Make sure you're always helping others, right, Carlin? We also want to make sure that you are really using your talents and the gifts that you've been given to lift others up.
The advice I have for Jalyn is stay the way she is and be the person she is, that already is and has made. And that's the only thing I can tell her, because she's super and she knows what she wants. And my advice is for her to be that way always and be as caring and sweet as she is.
To make sure you continue to share your gifts and talents with others, keep that going.
For sure, and that's whether it's on stage performing, or it's just having a caring heart and listening to other people,
Yes.
being a friend to others, and just always remember where you came from.
Something I've learned, don't sweat the small stuff. There's so many big important things in this world, so don't sweat the small stuff.
I don't have any advice for Jalyn. She could probably be, I'd be better off if she advised me on things.
Happy birthday, Jalyn. I cannot believe you're going to be 20 years old. And guess what? I was at the beach when you were born, and I'm going to be at the beach again.
Happy birthday, Jalyn, on your 20th birthday.
We love you.
I just can't wait to see what your future holds, and I'm here for it. Love you.
As far as I'm concerned, she's great.
You're just a beautiful person, and I'm so glad that I get to be your mom.